Good Friday evening. Good Friday evening. Atlantic City, Brigantine, Fort, Margate, Ventnor. Good Friday afternoon to everybody. And it is day one of May. May 1st, 2026. The month that we celebrate our mothers, the month that my mother gave me birth on May 12th. It's Jimmy Whitehead's birthday. And a month that a lot is going on, from the highs to the lows, to the May 15th, 2026, 8:30 a.m. to 11:30 a.m. breakfast at Hard Rock Hotel and Casino, Atlantic City, one of the most elegant, beautiful hotels in the United States of America, and particularly in Atlantic City. We're going to have a fabulous, fabulous breakfast, which I'm going to talk about a little bit. But first, I wanted to send a big blessed shout out to the Mrs. Rita Mack's family. As many of you may know or may not, Miss Rita Mack and her husband, Anthony Mack. Miss Rita Mack passed away this week, and she was a staple and a soldier and a queen in the Atlantic City, Atlantic County community. She was an entrepreneur extraordinaire with the McDonald's restaurants that she opened up. She recently had, thanks to Mayor Small and the city council, a street named after her. As the mayor said, he's so glad that he gave her her flowers while she was still with us. Incredible lady and just a dear friend. And she was also part of our May 15th program for Mother's Month. She was actually going to do the welcome to everyone. Mrs. Mack has been involved and supportive of everything U.S. Heart has been working on, particularly with our cybersecurity workforce training program. She came to our classes and spoke to our cyber guardians. She came to every U.S. Heart breakfast or lunch that we did. She was just a wonderful lady, and I'm going to share this with you, which I thought was one of the tribute from Atlantic City NAACP. The Atlantic City NAACP expresses our profound sadness, grief, and shock at the passing of Mrs. Rita Mack. Mrs. Mack and her husband were in attendance at the April 25th NAACP Gala, where we acknowledged their sponsorship of our event. Mrs. Mack was a regular attendee of our general meetings, where her quiet dignity and focus added to our meetings. As a strong, consistent, and generous NAACP and community benefactor, we have always saluted Mrs. Mack, Mrs. Rita Mack. Mrs. Mack has made a lasting impact in Atlantic City. Her business, civic, community, and religious contributions will long be remembered. Rita Mack's legacy shines brightly. To Mr. Mack and their family, we send condolences, sympathy, and our prayers as you go through this season of sorrow. Kaleem Shabazz, Atlantic City NAACP branch president. That was very nice. So I wanted to share with you. Keep Rita Mack's family in your prayers. She was definitely a queen. And also, on a bright note, want to send a big congratulations out to Superintendent Dr. LaQuetta Small. She has been reinstated for 5 years to be the superintendent of Atlantic City Public School System, which is Wonderful, and bravo to you, Dr. Small. Just to give you a little refresher update about what went on last Friday, which was extraordinary. Um, we started several months ago. I think it was in January, actually, or February. We had our first meeting. We started an organization that we refer to as the Atlantic Coastal Tourism District Opportunity Zone Think Tank. This is started under U.S. Hard Out nonprofit, and basically the objective was to bring all 5 of the Atlantic coastal sister city mayors together to see if there are things that they can do together, that they can benefit from talking about with one another. Um, if there is any type of synergy now or in the future to collaborate, because they all have a they all have value in Atlantic City's prosperity. I mean, the entire state of New Jersey does, but in particular, Longport, Margate, Ventnor, and Brigantine have a major stake in the good that goes on in Atlantic City, led by our distinguished Honorable Mayor Marty Small Sr. And what's good for Atlantic City is good for all of the coastal cities. So we started this initiative in February where all of the mayors would come together and meet once a month. And when they meet, they would explore and discuss different things. Like one thing that all the mayors learned at this last meeting with Mayor Marty Small is that Atlantic City has an extraordinary public safety network, from the Atlantic City Police Department to the incredible Atlantic City Fire Department, emergency responders, to the technology and the artificial intelligence Mayor Small has been installing around Atlantic City, the entire city, to make the city safer for its residents and tourists that come to town. So they were talking about this, and the other cities didn't realize that Mayor Small had this extensive public safety system in place that he developed along with the extraordinary Atlantic City Police Chief, James Sarkos. So when they started talking about this, they now learned something that could benefit their communities that Atlantic City is doing so well. So there may be an opportunity for us to further explore um, the feasibility of using some of Atlantic City's public safety technology methodologies in these Atlantic coastal sister cities. Now, understand this has never happened before. It is, as they say, it's unprecedented. The 5 mayors of the Atlantic coastal towns have never got together and talked about working together and shared information together. So this is so extraordinary and so wonderful that they're even participating together in our May 15th Mother's Month breakfast at Hard Rock Hotel Casino, Atlantic City. Uh, Matter of fact, each one of the mayors has identified an extraordinary mother in their city. This is the first year we're doing the awards of extraordinary women of beauty and power. This is our second annual Mother's Month breakfast, but this is the first one that they're going to award some extraordinary mothers a plaque to recognize their greatness. And our Honorable Commissioner Michael, Atlantic County Commissioner Michael Ruffew, is going to also present the ladies, the winners, with a certificate of appreciation or recognition from the Atlantic County Commission. On top of that, it's going to be a lovely, elegant, delicious, beautiful breakfast that all mothers would love to come to. So, you gentlemen out there in all 5 cities need to be preparing to bring the mother that you love in your life to this breakfast on May 15th 2026, 8:30 a.m. to 11:30 a.m. You can get your tickets right now at www.us-hart.org, and bring your wife, the mother of your children, bring your mother, bring the grandmother of your children, bring the auntie of your children, bring that family mentor, bring that community mother to the breakfast. Matter of fact, I would even refer to Mrs. Mack as a community mother. Mrs. Mack and Angela Burton. These were two extraordinary women who are very much mothers to all the children of Atlantic City. Mrs. Mack has donated money to Stockton University for scholarships. She has always been philanthropic when it comes to the youth. Angela Burton is out there every week supporting the children, and that's a perfect example of a wonderful community mother. You know, it's important that we do this, and what we're going to do with this as the years go on. Matter of fact, Exhale Cosmetics, my small business that I'm starting up after I'm attending the mayor's Atlantic City Business Academy. Exhale will be sponsoring these Mother Month events going forward. I think it would be marvelous to have a beauty company that does with skincare and cosmetics to be the backbone of this month going forward. So please go and get your tickets at www.us-hart.org and be a part of what we're creating, because what we actually are creating here is a month for Atlantic City to own. Matter of fact, I was talking to Bruce Weeks yesterday when we went to this marvelous retirement party that Pamela Fields put together with her team for my man Clint Walden. You know, Clint has retired. Clint is an incredible gentleman and an Atlantic City historian, and he used to be a Philadelphia Eagle before too. But we want to make this month a month that Atlantic City and Atlantic coastal cities own. And here's how we own it. Let's say every May, which Mother's Month is in, the whole city of Atlantic City, and the others as well join in. We paint the city pink in honor of mothers. The hotels have pink sheets and pink towels in all the bathrooms. The restaurants have pink napkins everywhere and pink flowers in the restaurants. Up and down Pacific and Atlantic Avenue, we have pink Mother Month banners and pink flowers. And we paint this city pink with love for our mothers for a whole month. And the way we'll divide it up is that the first week of the month, we'll do like we're doing on the 15th, a Mother's Month Awards breakfast where we identify extraordinary mothers. This time it's from the Atlantic coastal cities. As we expand the program, maybe next year it'll be from Atlantic County, and we'll keep growing it so that, you know, we'll identify mothers across America, whether it's a teacher or a lawyer or an entrepreneur. You know, we want to continue to grow the recognition of extraordinary mothers because they are extraordinary. You know, when you're growing up, you might be able to get away with saying something about my daddy, but you say something about my mama, we're going to have a problem. You know how we are about our mothers. We're very protective of our mothers, and our mothers are very protective of us. So we need to honor them for more than one day. So you have the first week, we focus on an awards breakfast for extraordinary mothers. The second weekend, we'll make it mothers and young ladies in professional businesses particularly in the technology, cybersecurity, and AI industry, so that we start to attract those type of visitors who are entrepreneurs in that industry to help us build a new economy here in Atlantic City. So the second week we'll focus on mothers and women professionalism. The third week we'll develop as a beauty week where we'll have like an expo of sorts that will centerpiece health and beauty aid products, cosmetics, healthy regimens for your skincare, etc. Then the fourth weekend, we'll end that month with a gala, a black tie gala of sorts. Now, during this course of this month, all the proceeds that we raise will be going towards supporting our Atlantic coastal cities' efforts to do cybersecurity workforce training with some of their um, residents, some of the government employees, some of the critical infrastructure workers. We will make this constantly a charitable event where we are putting back into the community. So please get your tickets, be a part of us, be a part of the creation of this. I mean, these mayors, all of them have bought in and they're supporting it and they're engaged. And we need you to be engaged too. We need the citizens of the Atlantic coastal cities to be a part of this. This is a red, white, and blue event honoring all of our mothers. And you couldn't have a more noble reason to come together and celebrate their mother. Okay? So please go to www.usheart dash no us dash heart HART.org, and there's a little button down there where you can go to and reserve your tickets now and early. Bring your mother, bring your grandmother. Some of you employees out there, some of you entrepreneurs, bring those mothers that work for you for a nice breakfast. They deserve it. It's May. It's been a lot of things going on in the country and in the world, a lot of ups and downs. This is a complete upper. This is a complete positive, wonderful event celebrating the most important people in America, mothers. So please join us and bring your mother, bring the mother of your children, bring that special woman that you have motherly love for. Bring her to this breakfast and enjoy this May 15th. It's on a Friday, a real nice day to just do something wonderful like this. It's going to be delicious. It's going to be in the Hard Rock, one of the most fabulous hotel casinos, not only in Atlantic City, but in the United States of America. So go to www.us-heart, HART, and get your tickets now. I mean, we still have a few left. People have been very energized and motivated and excited about this. And I think they're really excited about the fact that these 5 extraordinary mayors have come together to do this wonderful event and to work together. This is a very bipartisan effort, and we're so appreciative of all of the mayors who are leading this. Our honorary chairman is the mayor of Margate, Michael Collins. He's the front leadership. We have Patrick Armstrong from Longport. We have Tim Krebel from Ventnor. We have Vince Sira from Brigantine, and we have our wonderful mayor, Mayor Marty Small Sr. So come on out and support us. This is for you. This is a nonprofit effort, so you can write your ticket off. You can write that off on your taxes, and you can come and really have a wonderful spring breakfast with your mother or your wife, the mother of your children, or if you just want to come by yourself, come on over and be a part of this. It's a perfect opportunity for networking. If you're a small business man or woman, you want to be in this room because there's going to be some decision makers here, business decision makers. This whole thing is really about business. It's all about entrepreneurship, and it's really about how we create new opportunities in Atlantic City, new economic growth in Atlantic City. It's just that we want to be led by these wonderful mothers and these wonderful women. My birthday, like I say, I was born on Mother's Day, so I'm very partial to supporting anything that are for mothers or for women or for daughters or sisters or any of all above. So come and join us. This is Jimmy White here, wishing everybody a very blessed weekend. It looks like it's going to be some beautiful weathers. some weather this weekend. It was a beautiful day today, and we pray that it continues to be a beautiful weekend. Um, and I'll be busy all weekend working on the breakfast every day until the 15th. I'm going to come online and I'm going to promote this live every day from May 1st to May 15th. So stand by and get ready to have an earful of Jimmy Whitehead Power Hour, encouraging you to come and be a part of this great day of celebration, this great month of celebration. It starts today. We have breakfast on the 15th, and it won't be over to the end of the month. But this year, we're simply going to do the breakfast. We're going to add the other events as we grow this marvelous day of celebration. And I put it this way: if Bruce Weeks likes it, the gentleman, my dear friend who is leading this um, Atlantic City Small Business Academy I'm participating in, if Bruce Weeks likes the idea, I love it. So get your tickets today, get your tickets this weekend, and treat that special lady, that special mother, that special woman. Treat her to a very elegant, wonderful morning breakfast at Hard Rock on May 15th, 2026. Thank you. God bless you. This is Jimmy Whitehead wishing everybody a wonderful weekend.